No, this is not a clickbait. We actually sold Odd.
Yeah, I know you guys are gonna be like, what? That's crazy, that doesn't make any sense. But trust me, this is gonna make sense in the end. We are not gonna explain the full story right now because it's way too long. But for a long time we dreamed on doing something in the future that suddenly it became real to do it right now because we just got an unexpected offer on Odd by a friend of a friend, someone that didn't even know we had a channel, to be honest. That's really funny. But this person called me and said, hey, do you know any metal boat ready to do a circumnavigation? And I looked to Roberta like, do you want to speed it up our plans? And she's like, yeah, we'll take a chance. I mean, like, we always like it to take chances and we always like to experiment, and this is gonna be just insane. This is, trust me, this is gonna be so cool. But don't worry, Odd's not gonna be abandoned again. Odd actually is gonna go to the Pacific next year, so that's why right now we are on a boatyard in Grenada in Spice Island getting the boat ready for the new owner, because we want to deliver Odd to him as good as possible, because
the way we would like to receive it. So
yeah,
we are doing with love.
Yeah, Odd deserves to be treated well because he treated us really well. We bought Odd 4 years ago, we worked on Odd for 2 years, then we sailed for 2 years, we discovered our whole Brazilian coast, we crossed the Caribbean, we discovered many islands on the Caribbean, and now it's gonna make someone and now Odd is gonna make someone else happy. That's so cool. But we need to go back in time a little bit, because on real time, I mean on video time, we are still sailing. So we need to sail to Grenada. We need to show you the sail to Grenada so we can actually get our hands dirty and get to work. But now we need to go back to work because the new owner arrives in 6 days.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And after 2 years bringing this sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life, it's finally time to start exploring.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Sunday for a new episode.
Yeah, we know. At this point you might be a little bit confused and have a lot of questions. Don't worry, eventually we are gonna answer all these questions. You just need to be patient and stick with us. On the move! Today we are going to an island that we have never been before. We are going to St. Vincent. It's gonna be around 18 nautical miles, so we are leaving now. That's around 5 p.m. and we are gonna arrive there, supposedly, 10 a.m. Well, this is such a long story that I think we should tell it in baby steps. And the first step is to go back to Spice Island Marine, where we have a lot of work waiting for us. But of course, we still have a few stops along the way. One more overnight crossing, and here we go.
Good morning. Beautiful day. No wind though. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You need to go south, no wind. You need tomorrow. What can we do? But at least we're gonna stop in a place that we never been before, and that's really cool. This is St. Vincent. Eu vos presente St. Vincent.
So there's some reasons why we are stopping here in St. Vincent. First, we have never been here and we wanted to check some other place in the Caribbean. Other reason is our friends are arriving. Gabi and Jesse from Chicama Sailing, they are working here on a charter company and they are arriving. We are gonna see them one more time. Chicama is much bigger. If you don't know who Gabi and Jesse are, you probably haven't watched our videos from when we sail along the Brazilian coast. We had such a great time sailing as buddy boats for a while.
I have my Squid Game outfit. Check this out. I don't know if you can see.
It's the perfect day. We have the moon.
And we have a challenge, because when you have a challenge, everything's better.
Nobody knows what to do. Can you see through
mosquitoes.
this?
I think yes.
No mosquitoes.
There's one inside. Really?
We had so much fun. We actually caught 150 squids in 1 hour. And this was the correct amount to spend 3 weeks around friends, enjoying amazing meals and discovering new dishes every single day.
A risotto of squid.
Tomorrow, who knows?
Tomorrow, A barbecue of squid.
Yesterday pasta with...
So if you want to see more of them, you can go back and watch some of our old videos. As this time we decided to enjoy some time with our friends off camera. So today we are gonna try to check in this place because
we need to do that too.
Yeah, there is a dock for the dinghy there and the customs is really close, so we are gonna see if they open today, because here in the Caribbean it's like a lottery. Some days they open, some days they don't open, some days they open for 2 hours.
Let's get moving because we need to do the check-in. I forgot about that because we're moving now, so we're gonna go to Bequia today. Time to go out and get our new permission to stay here.
We checked online and the customs is gonna be open just at 4 p.m. and now it's around 8 a.m. So we are going to Bequia now and we are gonna check in there. The cool thing about having a YouTube channel is that people know you on the Anchorage, and this guy came to talk to us and he just saved our lives for now.
Yeah, Don became a good friend in 2 days, of course. You know, boat speed is much quicker, so we are good friends in 2 days. And as we don't have gas anymore because we run out of gas, and we have Brazilian bottle of gas, that means Brazilian valve, and we need to replace the whole system. We're not going to do that now. So he's like, no, I have a, you know, a little camping stove, and you guys can have until you get the gas. And here we are, we have a gas now. That's pretty good. We're gonna try to make some coffee because it's been 3 days without coffee already.
Hope it works. I'm missing our van life days. Used to have this one on the van. Rainwater that we collected last night. We can have some coffee now.
Thanks so much, Don. Awesome.
While we finally prepare some coffee, we want to welcome to our Patreon family John and Total World, and Steven, thanks so much for the PayPal donation. Well, now that the stove situation is solved and we found a new friend to drag with us, it's time to sail to Frigate Island so we can say goodbye to one of our favorite spots in the Caribbean.
Beautiful day. Yeah, it's been a long time we don't, you know, go sailing so comfortable. Right now it's like 15, 16 knots and it's just perfect. The direction, I mean, it's a little bit upwind, but so good because there's no wave, like the swell is really low and it's just so comfortable. I mean, my hair is all over the place, as you can tell. Now much better. Check this out. Sails. Yee-hoo. Nice, nice.
So beautiful. Back to Frigate Island.
Welcome to Frigate.
To be honest, we love to go back to places we have been before. Somehow it feels like going back home, even though we probably didn't spend even 2 weeks in this spot before. But we had a great excuse to come back. We wanted to show this spot to our new friend Dom while we were waiting for the wind to be in the perfect direction, as we wanted our last sail to be special. It didn't take long for the wind to change direction, and that means time to get moving.
Good morning! Yeah, today's a really beautiful and special day.
Yes.
Today is probably the last sail we're ever gonna have on Odd. Yeah, I just end up just talking too much. I mean, it's a long story. It's not as, you know, I cannot give this information just like this. Let's enjoy the last sail, and then we're gonna explain when you arrive in Granada. We're gonna explain what's gonna happen. There's a huge change gonna happen in our lives, in our project, and in what you're doing. But trust me, it's gonna be for good. It's gonna be awesome, and you guys are gonna love it. I love it. I think you guys are gonna love it. But I mean, before we come into a serious matter, let's just enjoy the last sail. What do you say?
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful sailing.
Yeah, today is like,
You couldn't expect
it's like
more.
17, 18 knots. Perfect. Odd is just flying. It's doing really well. And this place is a special place. For me, I think this is the best place we've been in the Caribbean, probably.
Union Island.
Union Island's pretty cool. I mean, it's really expensive. Nothing much, but this little place called Frigate Island, right there where we were, you can kite surf, you can snorkel. The water is beautiful. Everything's cool. I mean, of course, there's other places that also are cool. But
If you come here, coming from Martinique, that's French island, you stock your boat with food and drinks, and it's beautiful.
yeah, otherwise it's just hard. You cannot find anything to buy here. But other than that, it's really cool. I mean, Barbados was awesome too. Yeah, we have a lot of good memories of this trip. I mean, like, a season in the Caribbean is something that we dreamed for so long, so many years, that it's impossible not to enjoy. But now it's time to move on to a different plan that's gonna be just as exciting. Maybe some of you already can guess. I mean, like, we've been traveling in and out the boat a lot lately. We've been talking too much as usual.
Can you film the sailing?
Yes.
So beautiful.
Yeah, your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Where your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens. Where your mind is a space that creates a horizon.
Yeah, your mind is a space that creates your horizon.
Where your mind is to look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside.
You know, you can feel it. It's no surprise.
You know the feeling that is only gonna feel real when actually it becomes true? Right now is the last sail of Odd, and I don't know, it doesn't feel like we're leaving the boat, and that's really weird because we're really excited about that. We're really excited about the new plans, but at the same time I'm 100% sure we're gonna miss these days. That it's just like perfect. We are right now doing like 6 knots. The boat's so comfortable. The wind is just on the right direction. The waves are on the right direction, and it's just perfect. I mean, like, luckily we got to have this last sail a good one, because I've been thinking about that for a month already. Like, please, the last sail needs to be a good one. I don't want to remember the boat going upwind and beating against the wind, and I mean, I want to be a comfortable one. We're really excited about the new plans. It's gonna take a little while until things actually start moving. I mean, things are moving, but they're too theoretical at this point. It's too many emails, too many drawings, but not something physical yet. It's everything on the computer, but of course things are moving. We're already talking to a lot of companies that we're gonna work with. We're already deciding a lot of equipment you're gonna have on the new. Oh, Granada is right there already. So literally we're just gonna go behind that island, and that's it for Odd. See what we really love this boat. We really had the time of our lives. We had the past 2 years was just amazing. We went to so many different places. We went to so many little islands, and we just got to feel at home, and that's the most important. Odd for us for the past 2 years. I mean, even for the past 4 years, even since we were in the boatyard, Odd felt like home, and that means so much, because when you say, where is your home? Where do you feel like home? For us right now, it's Odd. In a month, we need to find a new home, but for now, we still feel like Odd is our home, and that's really awesome. And also, I just want to thank everyone that made this possible. Nothing would be possible without you guys. Without you guys that watch the videos, without our patrons, without our partners, and everyone. It's just unbelievable. It's like, how can human beings be so good sometimes and, you know, help someone that they don't even know and make their dream come true? That's just mind-blowing. Still, I still cannot believe that's possible, but it is. Here we are in the Caribbean on the last sail. Yeah. Are you enjoyed there?
Yes, our friends are almost passing.
Wait, oh, yeah, we have a buddy boat right there. Yeah, the guy right behind us, it's our buddy boat for the past, I don't know, 3 days. He's one of you guys. Yeah, you know, he recognized the boat and he came to say hi when we were taking the anchor out. We never are alone. As soon as one friend leaves, we meet a new friend. Every single time.
That's the good part of being a cruiser.
Yeah, there's always friends around. You just, you know, like a neighbor boat is pretty much a friend that you never met.
I don't get used to the color of the water of the Caribbean. It's so amazing. Everywhere we go, can you see it? It's so bright. And here, so beautiful.
I really like this is the bay that we arrived when we came from Brazil. The first spot, Prickly Bay. You know Prickly Bay already. So we're gonna anchor and go straight to visit our friends. Of course. It's official.
We are back to Prickly Bay.
Yeah, feels like we're back home. That's amazing. This season we just need to thank all the friends we met. Like for sure, the water of the Caribbean is amazing. The place is amazing, but wouldn't be the same without all the people and the friends we met. And that's, I think, for me the biggest takeaway from this whole season is just the friends, right?
Yes.
Of course, it didn't finish. We're gonna meet a lot of friends here because it seems like everyone's coming back to Prickly. So this month we're gonna spend a month here getting the boat ready to be delivered to the new owner. The new owner arrives in exactly 30 days. That means we have 30 days to get the boat looking perfect, because you know when you travel, of course, sometimes the maintenance stays a little bit behind, but that's normal because we trust the boat's 100% good. It's just some little cosmetic things like tiny little paints, tiny little things, and we're gonna do that here on this anchorage and also on Spice Island right there. We want to replace a few valves that needs to be done on the dry. We have some things to do on the dry, but first let's enjoy the last week floating, because we're gonna miss this for sure, even though we're gonna enjoy a lot the next, you know, challenge. See you guys soon.
I just want to remind you that next Saturday on the 16th at 4 p.m. we are gonna be at Kane Boat Show at Meta Boatyard booth, and we hope to see some of you there.